Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you'd never ask, Heidi. It is Tuesday, September the 13th, National Bald is Beautiful Day.
Okay.
Nice. National Celiac Disease Awareness Day. National Kids Take Over the Kitchen Day. You ever take over the kitchen when you were a kid?
I used to cook all the time. I loved to cook.
And you still cook, and you're a
still
very
do.
good cook. National Peanut Day today. Uncle Sam Day today. Day of the Programmer. It's the 256th day of the year, so that has something to do with it being 256 for the programmer. And it's Ants on a Log Day today. All of those things happening on this Tuesday. And we've got a guest coming back in the studio to chat with us again, Heidi's dad. We're usually call him, but he's here, so we're going to talk to him in person in the studio. We have him shackled to the desk over here, but you can't hear him right now. But, you know, in a little bit, we'll wake him up. He's not really in here right now, but we'll be chatting with him before you know it for Tuesdays with Charlie. That's on the way.
My favorite part.
Yeah, it is fun. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Tuesday.
What can I say that I haven't already said about bettercreditcards.com? It's a website. You go there to get a better credit card. Okay, that's really probably all I need to say for most of you, but I still have time left, so how about this? At bettercreditcards.com, we have different kinds of credit cards, some with better points and perks, some designed to help you build your credit. Whatever stage of life you happen to be in, we want to help. Give yourself a little credit. bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. Continuing our list here of the most ridiculous scientific studies. We did the first 3 yesterday. I've got 4, 5, and 6 right now. And then we'll have some more tomorrow. Quitting smoking after a heart attack reduces chest pain, improves quality of life. That was the name of a study.
Okay.
So they had to do a study to find out what everybody already knew.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Another one. Older workers bring valuable knowledge to the job.
You think?
Really? So what you're saying is experience is a good thing? These are studies that, for whatever reason, somebody somewhere decided I need a grant to do this, and they got it. And this is the last one for today. This is a real study. It's a scientific study that says being homeless is bad for your health. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. I've got a link to all of these if you want to read them in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
Are you looking for an energy drink that's natural, lasts longer, has no dyes, no artificial flavorings, and no sugar? Blitz Energy Drink is the answer. With only 10 calories per serving and 200 milligrams of caffeine, our formula will help increase your focus, endurance, mood, and energy levels. Order now at drinkblitzenergy.com. Use promo code RADIO20 to save 20% and get free shipping on any canister. drinkblitzenergy.com. Promo code RADIO20. That's drinkblitzenergy.com.
Did you know? Brought to you by RadioTravelGroup.com. Heidi, did you know grunge band Nirvana has won a controversial lawsuit brought by Spencer Eldon? Spencer appeared naked on the cover of a 1991 album, Nevermind. He was a baby. Later claimed the photo amounted to child pornography, according to Reuters. He was actually in court against them, and the district court in Los Angeles, it's a 10-year-old statute of limitations on this. So they say, hey, because you didn't come to us in the first 10 years, we're throwing it out of court. So they dismissed it. Like, if you were going to do this...
He was 10 years old. How was he supposed to...
But they're saying, in short, because it is undisputed that he did not file his complaint within 10 years, the court concludes that his claim is untimely. So it was just a really simple way of that judge going, I don't want to get in the middle of this, because his parents were paid for that photo.
Well, yeah.
So if they were to find that that was child pornography, then would his parents be arrested?
Guilty? Exactly.
I don't know. But they just said, hey, you know what? You should have said something to us sooner. But they didn't. We don't know everything, but now we know this. Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by ChannelSurferTV.com. Early reviews for Pearl are flooding in, and the praise for this goth horror movie are actually pretty good. So there's actually a movie called X, and it was a horror movie, and this is a prequel to that other movie. Okay. Now, in the other movie, there was a character named Pearl. And all the way through that movie, there's another character that it's the same lady playing both characters.
Okay.
So one she's young and the other one she's old. She's Pearl. And this goes back 60 years before the original. The original is in 1978, although it's a new movie. It was set in 1978, and this one is set in 1918, so 60 years previous to it.
Okay.
And it kind of talks about why this lady is the way this lady is and all of that. I've got a link if you want to read all about it. It actually looks kind of interesting, and I
love scary movies.
I don't know that I'll
have
rush
to-
right out to see it, but if you're interested, it's in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
Join us in October for The Sands, a week of music and fun that's been described as the best week ever by many guests. This year we have more icons and more fun. Loverboy, Belinda Carlisle, Lou Gramm, Vanilla Ice, Samantha Fox, Firehouse, and many more already on the schedule. Plus, more announcements coming soon. Plan to join us October 25th through the 30th at Planet Hollywood Beach Resort Cancun. This all-inclusive event will be the time of your life. Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
Scoop of the day comes your way courtesy of bettercreditcards.com. Tuscaloosa County, Michigan Police keeping an eye on an area where a large party was being promoted on TikTok. You think you know a car with 7 people pull up and start doing donuts in the middle of the intersection. Bad idea, though. Not only were they busted for traffic violations, 3 of the men were found to be carrying handguns without permits.
Oh, no.
So hopefully you enjoyed the donuts because now you're under arrest. It's not a great plan. And police in Texas captured an alligator that was lurking next to an ATM, hissing at customers while making withdrawals. Okay, the customers were making the withdrawals, not the alligator. I just want to make sure. The way I just read that, it sounded like he was hissing at them while he was making withdrawals. But no. The police department said in a post, a woman was using in the ATM and she reported hearing a hissing while she was taking the money out. She found a 3.5-foot alligator. So it's not a huge alligator, but still, you don't want to mess with that.
Yeah, for sure.
Texas Park and Wildlife Game Warden was summoned to the scene and helped the officer subdue the gator. The gator was relocated to an appropriate habitat nearby, is what they said. So,
Alrighty.
wouldn't that be kind of a weird thing to be just trying to get money out of an ATM and there's an
I
alligator
suppose it depends on,
hissing at you?
where you're at. Pretty common.
Yeah, not everywhere, but some places.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Tuesday. This has been your scoop of the day.
Are you ready to enjoy a little slice of paradise? Check out this beautiful family-owned, professionally managed vacation rental in sunny Poipu, Kauai, Hawaii. Our family stayed recently and we absolutely loved it. The area is so beautiful and the vacation rental has room for up to 6 guests. Why stay in hotel rooms when you can all enjoy your own area in a vacation rental? Visit Hawaii and make your trip to this tropical paradise one to remember. Learn more at radiotravelgroup.com. That's radiotravelgroup.com.
Time now for my favorite program, something we do every Tuesday just because we can. We connect with my father-in-law for a little thing we like to call Tuesdays with Charlie.
It's Tuesdays with Charlie, he'll give us some guff. We talk each week and we learn fun stuff. Everyone loves him, he makes us laugh. Sometimes he's wrong, then he fires his staff. Get ready to learn something. Here we go. It's Tuesdays with Charlie on the John and Heidi Show.
Hello,
Yes.
Charlie.
Yes, it's Tuesday,
It is
Yes, it
Tuesday,
is
and we're
Tuesday.
excited to have you here.
and I'm back in the studio.
Again, we're so fortunate to
I
have
may
you
never
here.
leave.
Well,
Well, I think I will. But,
we'll keep you here.
hey, did you know that a female champese in a fit of passion has a strength of 6 men?
No kidding.
Okay.
So
6 men.
6 men. So don't be around one of them.
Yeah, no kidding.
Ooh, that'd be. I bet they're screaming and yelling and everything going on.
Probably.
Yeah, it would be not good.
Hey, then maybe the chimpanzee needs to find another one. Did you know that 7 Bragger tablets are sold every second?
No kidding.
That's the facts, man. I'm telling you. I don't lie.
Wow.
Well, sometimes I do.
Never intentionally, though.
Hey, then did you know that April 14th, 1954 was the most boring day ever?
Why?
Why?
I don't know. It just
Because
says
nothing happened.
Nothing happened that day.
Nothing happened. Anywhere.
April 14th. I was too boring. You guys weren't.
We weren't, no.
What year was that?
54.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah,
I don't remember that at all.
see, that's... Hey, then did you know Captain Crunch's full name?
I don't.
I have heard this, but I do not know.
I told you this once a long,
Yep, I think
long
you
time
did.
ago. Pareto Magellan Crunch.
Nice.
Okay, that is so bizarre. What a random name.
It's a good thing to know.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, good thing I got his last name right anyway. Hey, then you're in the music business.
I don't
Kind
know.
of.
Yeah, I don't
Rumor
know.
has it anyway.
I don't know how you think that, but okay.
Did you know that there was a fifth Beatle?
Peter Best?
Nope.
Another one? Because he was one of the originals before Ringo. Who's the fifth Beatle?
A dude by the name of Stuart Sutcliffe.
What?
Sutcliffe.
I didn't know
Was
that.
the fifth Beatle.
What did he do?
Played in the band.
He played the oboe, and they're like, I just don't really have a need for
Yeah,
that.
we really don't need you. I'm
I'll
sorry.
have to check into that. I didn't know anything about that.
And he's in the radio business. How did he make it this far?
I don't know.
Brunch was originally invented to cure hangovers.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because usually at brunch you have booze, right?
Yeah,
You can.
mimosas and
Yeah, brunch is like breakfast and lunch. And then, I guess apparently it's okay to start drinking
mimosas and Bloody Marys are typically the breakfast.
drinks.
Yeah. But that makes sense
the-
because if you're, hair of the dog, gotta
Bloody
have.
Mary's my choice. But
Yeah.
It is. There are times you were in here with a Bloody Mary. I'm glad you're not today, but sometimes.
Well, we're kind of in turmoil here, so I didn't.
Kind of in turmoil.
In turmoil.
Well, we are.
He's trying to get out of the chains that we have on his legs, chained him to the desk.
Hey, then I got one last thing here for you, and I told you this before, too. There's a brewery in Japan that makes beer from elephant dung.
Yeah, you told us that.
Yeah, that's nasty.
And they
No
drink
interest.
it.
No interest
That's
in any of
nasty.
Question.
You ready for a question? All right. The Boston Marathon now allows male and female runners, but female runners were not allowed in the Boston Marathon until what year?
Oh.
It wasn't that long ago, really.
1969.
No, real close. Heidi, you want to guess?
73.
Oh, very close. 72.
Oh, you missed it.
72. 1972.
So close.
And yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, Charlie, thanks for coming in, sir.
Well, I'm kind of getting used to it.
We're excited to have you here.
No, you always
We
say
are
that.
too.
You always say that, and you don't mean it.
I do mean it.
Tell your fans the truth.
I know, I mean it a lot. All
Bye,
right.
Daddy.
Bye, Fluff. Bye, John.
Bye-bye. My father-in-law right there. We talk to him every Tuesday just because we can. It's a little thing we like to call
Tuesdays with Charlie.
What can I say that I haven't already said about bettercreditcards.com? It's a website. You go there to get a better credit card. Okay, that's really probably all I need to say for most of you, but I still have time left, so how about this? At bettercreditcards.com, we have different kinds of credit cards, some with better points and perks, some designed to help you build your credit. Whatever stage of life you happen to be in, we want to help. Give yourself a little credit. Bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Bees sometimes sting other bees.
Oh,
I suppose.
really?
If they get in a fight or something, I don't know. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
E. The letter E is the most common letter. It appears in 11% of all English words.
Okay.
There you go. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Water makes different pouring sounds depending on the temperature of the water.
I have heard that.
Yeah, I've heard that too. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The average cow produces 70,000 glasses of milk in her lifetime.
Ooh.
It's a lot of milk. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Humans cannot sneeze with their eyes open. Well,
I've heard that as well.
they can, but eyes go popping out. So don't do it. Don't even try. And another fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
People born during the months of September, that's this month, and November, that's a few months from now, they're most likely to live to be 100 years old. That's good to know. I was born in November. My odds, not looking good. And I don't think so. All right, several fun facts. Now you know. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Are you looking for an energy drink that's natural, lasts longer, has no dyes, no artificial flavorings, and no sugar? Blitz Energy Drink is the answer. With only 10 calories per serving and 200 milligrams of caffeine, our formula will help increase your focus, endurance, mood, and energy levels. Order now at drinkblitzenergy.com. Use promo code RADIO20 to save 20% and get free shipping on any canister. drinkblitzenergy.com. Promo code RADIO20. That's drinkblitzenergy.com.
Time now for the Mint Mobile Question of the Day. Yay! It's brought to you by Mintervention.com. Question for you, Heidi. 1 in 10 women have done this while driving. 1 in 10 women have done this while driving. What do you think it is?
Applied makeup.
You know what? I'm going to say yes, even though it's probably, I could say no, but I'll say yes. Painted their nails. Would you call that applying makeup?
Yes.
All right. Because makeup, nail polish would be in the makeup department. So we're going to give that to you. 1 in 10 women have painted their nails while driving. Don't do that. It's a bad idea. Mint Mobile question of the day comes your way.
I can honestly say I have never done that.
Yeah, don't do it. Comes your way courtesy of mintervention.com.
Join us in October for The Sands, a week of music and fun that's been described as the best week ever by many guests. This year, we have more icons and more fun. Loverboy, Belinda Carlisle, Lou Gramm, Vanilla Ice, Samantha Fox, Firehouse, and many more already on the schedule. Plus, more announcements coming soon. Plan to join us October 25th through the 30th at Planet Hollywood Beach Resort Cancun. This all-inclusive event will be the time of your life. Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
Time now for some weird news brought to you by weirdgiftoftheday.com. Greater Manchester, England police were in pursuit of a man who had reportedly stolen a vehicle and was then seen leaving a gas station without paying. He was tracked to a residence, but once inside, there seemed to be no one home. Only a huge teddy bear sitting in the corner. But wait, is that bear breathing? Yes, somehow. The 18-year-old teddy bear man had managed to open the back of the bear and squeeze himself inside. He held his breath as long as he could bear it. But then he couldn't hold his breath any longer, and the jig was up. Faces charges of theft of a motor vehicle, driving while disqualified, and theft of petrol. So, yeah, it's all very British sounding. And it sounds to me like, he had a good plan hiding in the bear, but not a good plan by, you gotta breathe eventually. So
wow.
Weird news brought to you by weirdgiftoftheday.com.
John and Heidi.
Time now for the list brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. We're going to continue on our list of little things that make you irrationally angry. Heidi did not agree with most of them yesterday, but we'll see. When you're waiting for the bus and someone says, "Did the bus come yet?" If the bus had come, why would I still be standing here?
Waiting?
Yeah, the bus was here. I just decided to wait for you. No. Another little thing that makes you irrationally angry. When somebody mixes up your, Y-O-U-R-E, and your, Y-O-U-R.
Right.
I see that online all the time. Also, there.
That does bother me.
And there. And
yep.
two, and two.
Yep.
So Tootwo, or just the number 2. Yeah. And sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm not going to be the grammar police today.
Yep.
Thanks anyway. And the last thing on the list for today, what little things make you irrationally angry? When people who ask, "Can I ask you a question?" Well, you just did. So no more. All right. There you go. It's the list brought to you by bettercreditcards.com.
Are you ready to enjoy a little slice of paradise? Check out this beautiful family-owned, professionally managed vacation rental in sunny Poipu, Kauai, Hawaii. Our family stayed recently and we absolutely loved it. The area is so beautiful and the vacation rental has room for up to 6 guests. Why stay in hotel rooms when you can all enjoy your own area in a vacation rental? Visit Hawaii and make your trip to this tropical paradise one to remember. Learn more at radiotravelgroup.com. That's radiotravelgroup.com.
Time now for the quote of the day. It comes your way, courtesy of insurancechicken.com. Quote today comes from Dale Carnegie. Dale says, "Remember, today is the tomorrow you worried about yesterday." I like that. So a lot of times people get all worried about, oh man, what about tomorrow? And I got this and this and this. Well, you know what? Today was the tomorrow you worried about yesterday. So just take it one step at a time and it's going to be just fine. Quote of the day comes your way, courtesy of insurancechicken.com. Thanks for listening to The John and Heidi Show.
John and Heidi.
This portion of The John and Heidi Show is brought to you by The John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying The John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to wrap things up around here with good news, and I think this is good news. It comes your way courtesy of radiotravelgroup.com. Here's a headline. Sisters meet for the first time in their 50s after using online genealogy service. This is kind of a cool thing. 2 adult sisters thought that they were an only child. Each one of them thought that their entire lives until they did an online genealogy service. Each one of them did, and it brought them together. Diane Ward is 59. Mary McLaughlin is 56. They were born in Michigan to the same mother. Ward knew she was adopted, but did not know about any other siblings. McLaughlin was adopted by her childhood babysitter after her mommy simply didn't return one day.
Wow.
For years, the 2 of them came so close to crossing each other's paths. McLaughlin lived in Detroit during her youth, regularly visited her adoptive family's relatives in Pittsburgh. At the time, Ward was living in Pittsburgh with her own adoptive family, while making frequent visits to relatives in Detroit. So each one of them visited relatives in the other person's town. Yeah. It says, we were basically just crossing back and forth most of our childhood. I have memories of my aunt going to one of the bakeries in Michigan, getting this certain Boston cream pie. And Mary knows exactly the bakery that we're talking about. She said, it's just weird, kind of creepy weird, because we were just in the same circle the whole time. Maybe we did see one another, but we were sitting, maybe even sitting in the same ice cream stand. Who knows? Said in 2018, she decided she wanted to find her biological mother. For Christmas that year, got a DNA kit, a company that helps people research their family history through DNA and historical records. That research came back with a link to a possible cousin. That cousin directed Ward to a possible half-sister. Soon, they met in a video chat for the first time. It says, just talking about it, I still get excited. It was fantastic. So it's a really cool story. I've got a link to the story if you want to read all about it. There's even a link there to the company that they had worked with if you're interested in that. All of those details can be found in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com. Time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Tuesday.